for 5 minutes.
Mr. Speaker, as National Breast Cancer Awareness Month comes to a close, I rise to honor our breast cancer warriors who are bravely battling this deadly disease. According to the American Cancer Society, approximately 2.6 million women and men are living with breast cancer in this country. It is estimated that this year alone there will be 290,000 new cases of breast cancer, and almost 40,000 patients will lose their battle with this disease. Until 5 years ago, I would hear these statistics, sympathize with personal stories of suffering from this tragic disease, and reaffirm my commitment to support finding a cure. But I never fully understood what it meant to have a family diagnosed with breast cancer until the day my sister Lillian called to tell me she had breast cancer. At that moment, I fully understood the personal sense of helplessness, anguish, and disbelief that had been described to me so many times before. Now I too found myself hoping and praying that I would wake up from the nightmare that was my sister's reality. Like so many other breast cancer warriors, Lillian bravely confronted her cancer, determined to overcome her devastating illness and the intensely physical and deeply emotional challenge it presented. As my sister moves towards her 5th year free of cancer, there is much to be hopeful for. From 1998 to 2007, breast cancer incidence rates in the U.S. decreased by about 2% a year, due in part, it is thought, to the reduced use of hormone replacement therapy. Since about 1990, death rates from breast cancer have also been declining, with larger decreases in women younger than 50. While breast cancer is still the second leading cause of death in women, exceeded only by lung cancer, the chance that breast cancer will be responsible for a woman's death has been reduced 1 in 36. These dramatic improvements in life expectancy are believed to be the result of earlier detection through screening and increased awareness, as well as improved treatment. These improvements also stand as a testament to the investments Congress has made in prevention, screening, and researching new treatments for the disease. But they must not be the final frontier in our efforts to make breast cancer a disease of the past. I was recently and personally reminded of this fact because once again breast cancer has attacked someone who is close to my heart. Earlier this summer, Monica, my longtime district office manager, was diagnosed with invasive breast cancer. She faced this unbelievable challenge with characteristic grace and strength. With family, friends, and colleagues, she has been upfront and upbeat about her illness, and always a stylish dresser. She has donned a number of very fashionable headscarves. After first undergoing several months of chemotherapy, last Friday, Monica had successful surgery and is home recovering. I want her to know we are praying for her continued strength and speedy recovery. Like so many other breast cancer warriors, Monica's extraordinary courage as she fights against her disease is an example of the power of the human spirit to survive, and it gives renewed fervor to my personal commitment to fight this disease. As long as women in our country face a 1 in 8 chance of developing breast cancer, we must continue to invest in improved and earlier detection of the disease, better treatments, and educational outreach. For Lillian, for Monica, and for my colleague who is here, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, and for all our mothers, sisters, daughters, and friends, let us never abandon our fight to find a cure and finally eradicate breast cancer in our country and ultimately in the world. I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentlelady yields back. The chair recognizes